Welcome to First Touch Football Saskatchewan 2025 Combine. We are live from Saskatoon, Saskatchewan. We start off here at 10 a.m. local time. There are 3 girls teams in the competition. And right away, that's the earliest goal of any match so far. Benoit with her second goal. Of the 2-day event. She left off yesterday. Definitely one of the bright spots on this Team Blue. Look for the cross in the box. It's blocked. This will be an interesting matchup. Both teams played very well yesterday. Yesterday they played to a 2-2 draw. Here's a break from the right side. Got to get a handle on it. She got some heat behind that shot, but it was right to the keeper. Olivia Casey with an early chance. Winds are blustery. It is a soggy morning. Expected to have bits of rain until the early afternoon. Go through today's starting lineups. Team Orange, 101 Marcy Blythe, number 102 Jill Zurakowski, number 103 Corey Berezowski, number 104 Kelsey Wall, number 105 Naomi Etojijo, number 106 Kate Benoit, number 107 Olivia Casey, number 108 Cassidy Fagno, 109 Isabella Selk, 110 Talia Evans, number 111 Lily Claire Vandeven, 112 Cameron Corian, number 114 Elizabeth Hansen, and now it's Turnbull down the left flank, number 90. Crosses it in, finds her man. Parker Sawyer isn't able to get a handle on that. Now Talia Evans sends the ball down, and that wet ball skips right through the defender. Isabella Selk plays it into the middle. Cassidy Fagno tried to get there, but the keeper beat her to it. Oh, and that's a great pick. Casey with it again. So Selk crosses into the middle. Gets a handle on. Does that go in? It does. No, just over the bar. Cassidy Fagno, number 108. Couldn't quite get a handle on that, and her shot just over the bar. Almost found its way into the net. Tricked me for a second. For Team Blue today, it's Abigail Hebert in goal, and for Team Orange, it is Jordan Mercier. Your lineup for Team Blue: number 81 Eliana Graham Kwok, number 83 Sadie Stewart, number 84 Avery Heben, number 85 Charlotte Lepp, number 86 Lentana Hauser, number 87 Alice Turnbull, number 88 Kaylee Presniak, number 89 Parker Sawyer, number 90 Hazel Turnbull, number 91 Avery Sofert, number 92 Juliet Smith, number 94 Charmaine Ma, and number 95 Mila Stonechild. Now it's Evans on the break, one-on-one. Avery Ebing. Great defense. Just jockeying Evans all the way down. Not committing. And now it's Ma, but she's got pressure on her. Jill Zurakowski, number 102. Has the ball back again. Looking for options. Nice little footwork. Alice Turnbull. She's got it now. She has lots of space. Opts to play it over the middle, but it's intercepted. Corey Berezowski gets that. Now it's Evans once again. And this time she gets around Heben and rifles a cross into the box. Stonechild with the step over. He's pinned in the back, placed backwards, and yes, over the top. Unable to handle that is Avery Sofert though. Berezowski under pressure. Charmaine Maw up the left flank, but she's got two on her. Just loses control of that ball. Marcy Plath with the throw into Naomi. Naomi with the ball over the top. Comfortable for Juliet Smith to play that back. Oh, and that's a giveaway by the keeper. I'd credit Talis Turnbull. She recognized that right away and was able to slip through, grab that, and now moving upfield. Couldn't quite handle that, but Turnbull's got her back. Wins that back. And now Hazel's on a run, and that's a great through ball. What vision. Parker Sawyer, what a tackle. Parker Sawyer was on the break, but Zurakowski with the massive bone-crunching tackle to clear that ball out the side. Maw cuts inside. She's into the area. She has a go. That had to get through two defenders. It hit one of them and went out of play for a corner kick. Turnbull that takes this. You're right-footed in swing. That's a great spot. What a goal. Clinical cross into the path of Juliet Smith. And all she had to do was get her head on it, and she did just that. One. And these two teams just cannot be separated. One seems to score and the other does it right back. There's Sadie Seward with the play. She gets stripped of the ball, but her teammate Lantana Hauser helps her out. And now once again it's Selk to Evans, and Evans is trying to get something into the area there. But great defense. By Avery Heben, and I imagine that'll be a matchup through most of this first morning's match, Heben versus Evans. And now it's Sadie Stewart that'll take this. Elizabeth Hansen grabs that ball, and now Team Orange moving that upfield, but it's a pick from Lantana Hauser. Oh, great moves by Alice Turnbull. Turnbull looks wide to Charlotte Lepp, but that ball just runs out of play. It's a wet pitch down there. The girls need to adjust because that ball runs fast on the artificial turf. Jordan Mercier plays it short. Oh, great 1-2, but just can't quite handle it. Here's Cassie Fagno. The idea was there. Maw is cut off. Great defending by Hansen. And now it's Selk to Naomi. Selk is quick on the chase, but and it's Charlotte Lepp that guides that out. Now it's Lepp once again. That one's played off her. It'll be Orange possession. Mercy Plath once again taking the throw in. Good clear by Stewart, moves it upfield, and that's a great touch by Parker Sawyer to take that under control, but Orange wins it back. It's Jill Zurakowski playing it up to Elizabeth Hansen, and Orange is just batting that ball around. Blue gets a touch on it, and Cameron Corey now with it. Evans is charging, but no problem. Stewart's right there. Oh, that's a lovely ball. Charlotte Lepp over the middle. And it's Parker Sawyer with the shot. Could she have taken a touch? Maybe moved around that keeper. She opted for the quick shot. And no problem for Jordan Mercier. Now it's Selk. She's got all the moves. She's looking for the cross in. Plays it right into Abigail Hebert. Hebert, no problem. Although the keeper's got to be careful. That's a wet ball. Currently just 15 degrees in Saskatoon, overcast. The rain has stopped for a moment, but it's been a little kind of coming and going a little bit, but right now at the moment we're not feeling any drops on us. Blythe plays that into the middle. And now it's Evans charging towards goal. This time it's Avery Heben once again blocking that off. Wynn takes that throw in. once again, Orange just playing the ball nicely around. Nice little one touches. Of course, this is first touch football, so those one touches are going to impress the coaches when they can move the ball upfield like that. Evans calling for it, and Selk delivers, but it's just too far to the side. Evans keeps it in though, and now she's charging down the flank. But Heben just gives her a little bump, and Evans isn't able to keep that in play. Goal kick. Talia Evans, known for her physical prowess up front and goal scoring abilities, has yet to find the back of the net this weekend. Faced some very good defending here in Saskatoon. And players for this event are coming from all over the province. Of course, the two big cities, Regina and Saskatoon, have the most in the competition, but also from places like North Battleford and Swift Current and Yorkton. There's players from across the entire province. It's a third edition here in Saskatoon for FTF. Charmaine Ma with the pink headband. Evans now pushing back, and she's looking for options. Plays it over to Benoit. Now Cassidy Fagno on the left flank. She cuts inside. Defender does well. Juliet Smith with the goal. Known more for her defensive capabilities, and you saw that there, and she's got the ball now. Almost Turnbull. Mila Stonechild fakes one player by, can't make it two. You'll notice with Stonechild, she's got that little step over and a quick move to beat the defenders. You'll see quite a bit of that this morning. Handball. Will step up to take the free kick. Looks like we're gonna have a cross into the area. Oh, she goes for goal. With that wind at her back, she went for it, but it was high and wide. But if she gets out on target, that ball could be swirling. That wind's gonna do tricky things for the keeper, making it very unpredictable. We saw that yesterday as well. A goal from a free kick from distance. Now it's Stonechild, cross into the area. But it's Van de Ven that gets to it first. Now it's Selk with space. Stewart stands her ground. And that is the end of the first half. We'll be back in a few minutes' time for half number 2. into the match is Sydney Diebert. She will be back stopping for Team Blue. Jordan Mercier will stay in goal for Team Orange. With 3 goalies in the competition, they will rotate. One girl will stay in for the entire match, and then the next match will play a half, so each of the 3 girls will play a full match. Scoreline is 1-1. Goals by Kate Benoit and Juliet Smith. And right away, Selk into Evans. Here's the chance. She buries it. You can't give Evans that much space, and Isabella Selk had all the time in the world to find her striking partner, and that was textbook. Talia Evans gets her first goal of the 2-day event with a right-footed bending strike over the keeper. Credit to Selk with an excellent assist, beating a defender and then putting it right into the path exactly where Evans would want it. Now it's Mila Stonechild charging down the right side, and hot pursuit is Cameron Corey. Stonechild into the area. Can't get through though. Now it's Orange turn upfield. Kate Benoit's pass a little too hot for Cassidy Fagno to handle. It'll be the goal scorer Juliet Smith taking the throw. Nice turn. Parker Sawyer. Nice couple moves. Now it's Stonechild. Fagno. Cameron Corey to take throw. Stonechild with the ball at her feet. A little bit too far for Sawyer. Team Blue's got Orange pinned in their back corner at the moment. Orange has got to try to find a way to play that out. Kate Benoit with tons of space off Elizabeth Hans's back, but Orange keeps the ball here. And now it's turned over. Isabella Selk looking to beat her defender once again, but defender does, between Heben and Stewart, does just enough to force Selk out of play. Kelsey Wall, number 104, will take this throw. Casey plays it right back to her now. Blue steals that. Hazel Turnbull keeps that in play and turns it right upfield, and Blue is on the charge. Van de Ven stands in their way. Sadie Stewart's the only thing in the way between Evans over to Selk. She plays it back to the keeper. Now moving it up the park. Charlotte Lepp, 85. Sadie Stewart does well, not letting Selk by. There is a foul on the play. Blue will start from the back. Presniak showing, but Selk Stewart goes over the top. Stonechild playing it tough, gets bumped in the back, maintains possession. Juliet Smith to Maw. Stonechild, oh, well played, girls, to get that out of there. Out of danger, tic-tac-toe. Stonechild playing the ball through, and it's, if not for Van de Ven, it was you had Turnbull and Sawyer, but that ball ran through to the keeper. Stoneshield's got to keep that in. She does. Left-footed cross into the area. But it's Hansen that gets the nice foot on it. No, it's Evans takes a couple touches. Finds Selk. Casey's got to watch her offside. Selk, so much confidence coming down that right side. Stewart wins that battle once again. Keeps that ball under control. She's under pressure, is able to elude two players. But it's Van de Ven that turns that upfield. Now Team Orange knocking the ball around confidently. Cameron Corey now. Oh, nice little move by Cassidy Fagno. Evans back to Fagno, and a good spell for Team Orange here, but ball skips off Cassidy's foot out of play. Done by Elizabeth Hansen to bring that ball down, keep that under control. Parker Sawyer cuts in. She's going to have a strike. Just wide of the target. But what speed to get down and get that ball under control to get to the point of having a shot on goal. That's a fairly blustery day in Saskatoon, and it's a soggy one. It's not t-shirt weather today. Avery Heben wins that battle. Parker Sawyer's once again showing that. Claire Vandeven plays that off. Stonechild. It'll be keeper ball. Jordan Mercier to take this. Intercepted. Actually, sorry, that was Olivia Casey taking that ball down nicely. And now Orange once again playing the ball around. Well done, girls. Cameron Corey.
Come on, Jay, come on, Jay, come on, Jay.
Juliet Smith is able to guide that ball out. And here come the substitutions, 3 per side. And it'll be Leanna Graham-Kwok to start blue from the back. Kaylee Presniak lays it off. It'll be an orange throw now. Cameron Corey. Naomi. It's Alice Turnbull that gets her. Now a strike. That will not trouble the keeper, but Marcy Blythe pushing up into an offensive role for a rare time this weekend and has a shot at goal. I've been noticing that some of the girls have been moving, playing different positions. Oh, Naomi with the nice ball. Blythe. Her pass is intercepted, but she steals it right back, and she takes another shot. No problem for Sydney Diebert. Hansen plays it all the way back. Zierakowski plays it up through the middle. Stonechild moving now, beats one, passes it through. What a ball. Can Hazel get there in time? Goalie does well. Mercier came out to challenge Hazel Turnbull, cutting down the angle and forcing Hazel to kick that ball out. With the throw.
Hey, I need check-in! I need feet, Blue!
Presniak. Ma still got it. Zierakowski stops her in her tracks. It's a handball, just skipped up. Unfortunate for Kaylee. Presniak looked like she was lining up a shot from just outside the penalty area. Marcy Blythe looking for options, finds Naomi. Naomi cutting in, she's one-on-one with her defender, tries to go, just couldn't wrap her left foot around it. Oh, nifty moves by Selk, looking into the box. Parker couldn't get a handle on it. And now it's Alice Turnbull breaking through. She's fouled. Not a bad decision from Team Orange as Blue was breaking in and Alice Turnbull was in top speed. Score remains 1-1. These two teams tied each other 2-2 yesterday. Let's see if we can find a winner. Mom plays it high into the middle. Ball's bouncing around and a shot. Buries it. Alice Turnbull gets a foot on it. Looping ball over the keeper. And that makes it 2-2. My apologies on the score line. I thought we had it 1-1, but it was 2-1 in fact for Orange. Now it's 2-2. So 2 days in a row these two teams have played. But we're not done this one yet. Stonechild versus Vandeven. Vandeven looking for the hard challenge. She bumps Stonechild off the ball. No foul called. Well done by Avery Sofer to keep that in play, and now it's a chance. Jill Zurikowski got something on it. If not, that could have been a third goal. And it was Parker Sawyer that had the chance. Plays it back to Hansen. Hansen's got it. That could be trouble. Keeper gives it away. Stonechild bends it into the area. It scores. Left-footed strike. That'll go down as a goalkeeping error. Right into you can't do that into Mila Stonechild's path. She will burn you. And she punishes Team Orange. And that'll make it 3-2. Stonechild gets her strike. And Blue keeps the pressure on. Here comes Kaylee Presniak. Orange, one of the more skilled team passing the ball around to each other with one touch football, but they just can't seem to get out of their end in the last few minutes, and they've been punished twice. And Blue is playing with all the confidence right now. Presniak does well to force that ball, and then Stonechild into the middle. It's Graham Kwok. Sometimes you just need a clear. Credit to Castifanio for just getting that ball out of play. Now, moving upfield. And now it's Selk with a great ball down to Naomi. She slows her run. Unable to play that into any of her teammates' pathways, though. And it's Sawyer to Stonechild. Stonechild needs a good touch here. She strikes it right through the hands. And she gets her second. in a matter of minutes. She put some heat on that shot. And Jordan Mercier not able to keep that out. Got her fingertips on it. And that is the final play of the game. Team Blue wins it 4-2 on goals by Mila Stonechild. Had 2, Alice Turnbull, Talia Evans for the Orange, Juliet Smith, and Kate Benoit in the first half. We'll be back to you with match number 2 in just a few minutes. Welcome back to Saskatchewan Combine 2025. My name is Lee Cormish, your commentator for today's events. We've got 3 girls teams in the event. They will take turns playing each other this morning. This is match 2 of 3. Team Blue remains on the field, plays back-to-back games, coming off a 4-2 win where they had 3 goals in the last 7 or minutes or so to win that match 4-2. And they start off right where they ended. It's Kaylee Presniak, number 88, down the wing, finds Stonechild, cross into the box. Orange player gets a foot on it, but Hazel Turnbull keeps that in. That ball's tricky today with the wind and the soggy field. Charmaine Mall with the strike. Keepers for this game, Abigail Hebert, playing goalkeeper for Team Orange, and Jordan Mercier for Team Blue. Let's go through Orange lineup. Number 116, Sophie Lofgren. Number 117, Ezra Taylor Posen. Number 118, Emily Pegg. 119, Nevin Vetter. 120, Ryan Dankowicz. Number 121, Maren Walston. Number 122, Berlin Klippenstein. Number 123, Ellie Mitchell. Well, here's Ma with a strike. It's blocked. Number 123, Ellie Mitchell. Number 124, Fallon McLaughlin. Number 125, Nico Mitchell. Number 126, Eve Chambers. Number 127, JC Untershoot. Number 128, Brooke Hollinger. And here's Mila Stonechild with the corner. Short side, Kaylee Presniak gets on it and shot into the goal. You can't stop this team right now. Alice Turnbull scoring a very similar goal as she did in the last match. Just put the ball up in the air from almost the same spot, opposite side of the field, and floated into the goal. And for the second consecutive match, Team Blue with an early strike. And right away, Team Orange finds himself down 1-0. Now it's McLaughlin. And she catches the Nico Mitchell in pace. And now Orange has numbers. Berlin Klippenstein tries to loop over the keeper, but Mercier gets her hands on it and keeps it out. In case you're just joining us, Team Blue lineup: number 81, Eliana Graham Kwok. Number 83, Sadie Stewart. Number 84, Avery Hebing. Number 85, Charlotte Lepp. Number 86, Lantana Hauser. Number 87, Alice Turnbull. And here's Blue with another chance. That one goes wide of the goal. Number 88, Kaylee Presniak. Number 89, Parker Sawyer. Number 90, Hazel Turnbull. Number 91, Avery Sofert. Number 92, Juliet Smith. 94, Charmaine Ma. And number 95, Mila Stonechild. And Blue just seems to have all the energy here. Really picked things up in that last game and took full control of that match. And once again, it's Team Blue with all the pressure. Charlotte Lepp's got it right now. Eben couldn't quite keep that in. Now Orange will play it around the back. Here we go. It is Berlin Klippenstein breaking up the middle. But her touch is too far, and Eben does well just to clear that away. Hazel Turnbull plays it up to Avery Silford, but it is Emily Pegg that steals that off her feet. And now it's Ezra Taylor Posen back to her keeper. Brooke Hollinger, number 128 on the far side. Presniak can't quite get there in time. Ball's played a little too far. Presniak to Hazel Turnbull. Turnbull's looking to shoot. Just hooks it left. Stonechild crosses into the area. That was a tough one to do anything with the swirling wind. Ebert. And now it's a break. Nico Mitchell crosses it into the area. JC Undershoot couldn't quite get on, and now it's McLaughlin. Her shot is blocked. Good defending by Charlotte Lapp to get that cleared downfield. Pegg plays it back. Taylor Posen over to Pegg. Pegg's taking a few touches. She could get in trouble. No, she blocks that and keeps that moving forward. Nico with the moves. Ball through the middle. But it is Juliet Smith cutting that off. She needed to be, or else it would have been Klippenstein in on goal. Ryan Dankowicz. Loughran. Sophie Loughran, nice little footwork. Plays that to the far side. It's Hollinger, but it's Stonechild that picks it off her feet. Nice ball by Turnbull, back to Stonechild. But Hollinger plays it well. Oh, what a step around Brooke Hollinger. Stonechild with the move. She is playing some confident football after scoring a pair late in the last match. Stonechild looking for Ma. And it's intercepted. Taylor Posen read that like a telegraph. It's Turnbull. Lep. They're battling for it. Lep wins that one. Continues to move that downfield. Plays a hopeful ball. Unfortunately, no teammate was able to get to the end of that. Nice move by Peg. Now it's Ma. She's going to line up a shot. Here come the substitutes. Smith, Ma, and Lep taking a break. Graham Clock, Lantana Hauser coming into the game. Here comes a shot from distance, just over the bar. Lantana Hauser. Strikes that, but just got too much under that. If you can just keep that, if you can get that on target, it's going to be trouble for the keeper. Eliana throws that in. It's Turnbull with a nice turn, but it's picked off. Her defender was too far back. Well done by the keeper. Throws it into McLaughlin. McLaughlin needs to cross this in. She does. Bounces into the area. Onto no one's foot though. Unlucky. Jordan Mercier looking for options. Remember, the 6-second rule no longer applies in the pros. I'm not sure about local league here. We might have to wait until a full year comes around before that's implemented at the local level. But it's now 8 seconds. If the keeper holds it onto the ball for 8 seconds without warning, can give a corner kick is what it will be penalized with. I've seen that a few times in the Gold Cup that's being played right now in the U.S. Klippenstein, cross from McLaughlin right into Mercier's hands. Michelle with a shot. Alice Turnbull playing such a good game once again. Orchestrating the midfield, moving the ball around, knows when to slow down, knows when to pass it backwards instead of forwards. She's been very impressive. Now it's JC Hunter shoot. Has a goal, but not quite happy with her final product. And now the substitutes. Three substitutions for Team Orange. Turnbull with time and space. Orange not putting too much pressure on her, but she does cough that one up. Well done by Heatman just to clear that ball. Now it's Stonechild with the footwork. Puts the ball over the top. But it's Emily Pegg that turns it right upfield, and she's charging now. Lays it off. Berlin Klippenstein with the goal. Great finish from Klippenstein. But credit to Emily Pegg for charging that and dishing that off to her. And we are level at 1. Turnbull. Looking up field for the speedy Kaylee Presniak. Presniak crosses that in. And right away, Orange turns it upfield. It's Fallon McLaughlin playing it up to Untershoot. Untershoot's got space. He's going to take a few touches. Retains possession. And Hazel Turnbull gets back in time. No, nothing wrong with that, Hazel. Cuts it back to the outside, gives up the throw-in. Is fouled. It'll be an Orange free kick. Looks like McLaughlin will take this. McLaughlin whips it in. Untershoot tries to head that out of the hands of Mercier, but she held on. She was there in case Mercier spilled that. Oh, nice back-footed touch. Ellie Mitchell with the turn, but just missed far side. Ball. Her forward pass is intercepted. Oh, what a great ball, and this needs to go in. It does. Klippenstein to Ellie Mitchell. What a ball by Berlin Klippenstein and Ellie Mitchell. Easy finish. Passes it by the keeper into the goal. And now it's Team Orange that has been in control for a good handful of minutes and has 2 goals from that. It's Blues' turn for 3 substitutions. Getting ready for this corner kick. Mila Stonechild will take it. No, it won't be Stonechild. She's taking a break. And that ball comes in from Charlotte Lepp, but the wind drifts that right into the keeper's hands. Some good physical play from both teams here. Remember, they're individually trying to showcase their skills in hopes of progressing, in hopes that a coach's eyes will catch them, see their skills, and perhaps they could get a trip to Toronto for the final camp and maybe some university scholarships. First Touch Football really gets local players with the eyes of the nation on them. When it comes to university coaches, college coaches. First Touch Football rates each of the players, gives a top 100 of each, the girls and the boys, and releases that as the camps progress. Now it's Fallon McLaughlin. Great little ball to Klippenstein. No, it falls to the feet of Mitchell. She finishes it. Whiffs on the first one, gets the second one, and Ellie Mitchell with 2 in a matter of minutes, and make that 3-1. That is 3 straight goals by Team Orange. They have completely flipped this match on its side. Team Blue perhaps just showing they're a bit tired at this point, having played the hour-long match before this, and Team Orange being the fresher of the 2. Tough challenges by Emily Pegg. Eve Chambers lets that run out. Wind is giving both teams trouble. Got to keep that ball running along the ground, and they've done fairly good with that. Just out of the reach. Juliet Smith unable to contain that. Now it's Chambers. Presniak does well. She keeps it. too tight of a space, just can't quite get out of it. McLaughlin. Ryan Dankowicz beats one man, beats two, and now it's Ellie Mitchell looking for the hat trick, but she loses it. Just clips her own heel, bounces the ball off her own heel, and that is the end of the half. Be back with you in 5 minutes time. Current scoreline is 3-1 Team Orange on 2 goals by Ellie Mitchell, 1 by Berlin Klippenstein. Alice Turnbull has the 1 for Team Blue. Welcome back to Saskatoon, Saskatchewan for First Touch of Football. you're just joining us, we are in the second half of match 2. Team Orange leading at 3-1. And we welcome Sydney Diebert into the match. She'll be playing keeper for Team Blue, and Abigail Hebert will remain for Team Orange. And right away, it's Ma. Cutting, nice footwork. She goes all the way. Oh, she just gets her strike, and it's a good save by the keeper. What a run by Ma to open up this second half. And a looping ball, and you can see the way that ball swirled, how windy it is here today. Finally just getting a little bit of sun. It's been overcast. It's been a soggy morning. The rain has stopped, but the wind continues to be nasty. Juliet Smith. Nice move by Marin Walston. Now it's Klippenstein. McLaughlin cuts around 1. Cuts into the goal. She got to get a cross in there. No, she cuts back. Under heavy pressure by getting double teamed. And Blue forces the turnover. Continues to mount the pressure. Of course, they are in their second half of the morning, and this is Team Blue's fourth and final half of the day, and their 8th half of the 2-day tournament. This is the end for, they've got 20 minutes left, Team Blue. Great touch by Eve Chambers, just takes that out of the air like that. Now it's Hazel Turnbull. What a turn. She's twisting. She takes a shot. The individual skill on some of these girls is quite impressive. The way they're able to step over the ball, beat their defender one-on-one. And that's what the coaches are looking for, is that impressive skill. Something they can add to their college or university team down the road. Alice Turnbull, she's had a great day on the pitch.
Reset!
Nevin Vetter. Uses that win to play that into the path of Untershoot, but Untershoot's got some work to do, and 3 defenders close in on her and force her to cough that ball up. Short ball, a little bit dangerous here. It's going to gonna run out the back. Credit to Charlotte Lepp for playing that off the striker and earning a goal kick. But Orange is playing some high pressure, and against the wind here, this is not easy to get this out of their end. And it is intercepted. McLaughlin with a strike from far out. Right into the numbers of Sydney Diebert. Ma plays the ball through to Presniak. Ellie Mitchell. It's Klippenstein. Over to McLaughlin. McLaughlin fires it. She got some good heat on it, but just wide of the goal. And the wind just continues to wreak havoc here today. You never know what you're going to get for Saskatchewan weather. Yesterday we started the day off calm, sunshine, quite warm, and then we just had an ultimate downpour. We had to actually cut our feed for a few minutes. And now the winds have just taken over. But at least the rain has stopped. Hope that stays away for the rest of the day. Looks like Ryan Dankovic has to make a bit of a equipment adjustment as JC Untershoot awaits to take this corner kick. Dankovic adjusted and ready for this. JC Untershoot. Ball into a great spot. How does no one get a touch on that ball? Vetter can't quite keep that in. Juliet Smith will take this. Ezra Taylor Posen takes care of that. Almost hits it into our tent area. Time for Blue to make a couple substitutions. Sadie Stewart coming over to take the throw. Ellie Mitchell trying to use that wind, play that ball over the top. Now Mitchell's got the ball. Quick play into Nico. McLaughlin trips herself up on the turf. Now it's Hazel Turnbull. Ball over the top. It's going to be a bit of a foot race. Sophie Lofgren wins that. Just plays it out the side to safety. Turnbull with the throw in. Walston does well to keep that from getting to Ma. Walston on it now. Now it's Ma. She's in, but she gets cut off by Sophie Lofgren. Good defense by Lofgren to evade the pesky Charmaine Ma. Nevin Vetter charging down the left flank. Excellent touch. What's she going to do with it? Not the best of balls, but there's 3 blue jerseys closing in on her. She didn't have much option. Clears that ball right out of the park. Alice Turnbull showing her pace. Attempted cross is blocked by Ezra Taylor-Posen. Stonechild will take the free kick from the corner. It's a low ball. Stonechild wins it back. Bit of a clank between Stonechild and Vetter. Nico Michel, nice cut down. Now she's got lots of space, numbers, but her ball is too far ahead of her teammate Untershoot. Ma looking for Lantana Hauser. Hazel Turnbull putting the pressure on. Earns herself a corner kick. She will take that. She's got the wind at her back. She can just whip that ball in there. Great ball. Juliet Smith gets ahead to it, but it's over the bar. Smith scored earlier today. Stonechild's got the ball at her feet. Gonna take a left-footed strike. Bent that rather nicely and had the wind eating it, but was just too far wide from the original shot. Stonechild seems to be her go-to as that left-footed curl and strike. She seems most comfortable with that and has already scored. Here's Charmaine Marr, but she gets bumped off the ball. Good defense by Brooke Hollinger. Blue passing the ball around now, and it's Presniak, but Parker Sawyer, sorry. Ball just played a little bit too far, but Blue's playing the ball around nicely. Now Turnbull. Another corner. Referee's going to allow for the substitutions before the corner. Great ball into the area, and once again clears everyone. How does no one get a touch on that? Either a defender or a striker needs to get something on that ball. I've seen that a few times today already. Team Orange with the substitutes. Great touch by Hollinger and a nice little ball over the top to McLaughlin. Graham Kwok had to be on that quickly, but McLaughlin gets it back. McLaughlin 1-2 with Michelle. Sadie Stewart need to be clear that ball fairly quickly. Hollinger lays it off to Dankowicz. Now it's Emily Pick keeps that in play, but the ball is now in Blues possession. Presniak looking for Sawyer. Ellie Mitchell. Under pressure, Juliet Smith does the right thing, just clear that out. And a few orange bodies coming towards her. challenge by Presniak. And it's a 2-on-0. What a stop. Brooke Hollinger had options, then decided to go for the near post. It's a great stop by Cindy Diebert. Off the crossbar, nearly an Olympico. And here in Saskatchewan, that's when you see those Olympicals happen, is when that wind is swirling like this. And it was Fallon McLaughlin who hit the bar directly off the corner kick. The high cross like that could end up almost anywhere. Peg can't, nice header, but just can't keep that in, playing it back to herself. Sadie Stewart looking for Charlotte Leps. Challenging Vetter. Charmaine Mall with the nifty footwork. Hard challenge from Klippenstein out. Good tackle. What a move. Nevin Vetter steals the ball. Nice little move, but returns the ball over to Team Blue. Stonechild's throw gets over into Lepp. She's unable now. Ellie Mitchell with space. She's making the run, but Nico takes it herself. It's a smart play and gives it back to Mitchell. What a smart move. Mitchell was offside and just came back in time for Nico to play the ball over to her, and Orange continues to move forward here. Oh, it's a good cut by Klippenstein, but that ball runs out. Chambers, Hollinger, Graham Kwok kicks that out the side. Chambers once again. Michelle crosses it in. Wynn takes that. Starting at the back is Juliet Smith, and she bombs one downfield. And that ends match number 2 with final score of 3-1 for Team Orange. That concludes Team Blue's day and weekend event. So for Eliana Graham Kwok, Sadie Stewart, Avery Heben, Charlotte Lepp, Lantana Hauser, Alice Turnbull, Kaylee Presniak, Parker Sawyer, Hazel Turnbull, Avery Sofer, Juliet Smith, Charmaine Mott, and Mila Stonechild. Well done, girls. You left it all on the field. You played hard. Very physical games. And congratulations on a fantastic 2-day event. Team Orange will stick around for one more match, and we'll be back in 5 minutes' time. Welcome back to Saskatoon, Saskatchewan for the 2025 First Touch Football Combine. In case you were just joining us, this is the third and final match of the girls' event of Day 2. These two teams, when they faced each other yesterday, Orange won it by a score of 2-1. Your starting roster. Team Blue, number 101, Marcy Blythe, 102, Gerald Zorakowski, number 103, Corey Berezowski, number 104, Kelsey Wall, number 105, Naomi Ititoju, number 106, Kate Benoit, 107, Olivia Casey, number 108, Cassidy Fagno, 109, Isabella Selk, 110, Talia Evans, 111, Lily Claire Vandeven, 112, Cameron Corey, and 114, Elizabeth Hampton. For Team Blue, starting in net is Jordan Mercier. For Team Orange, we've got number 116, Sophie Laughran, 117, Ezra Taylor Posen, 118, Emily Pegg, 119, Nevin Vetter, 120, Ryan Dankwich, 121, Marin Walston, 122, Berlin Klippenstein, 123, Ellie Mitchell, 124, Fallon McLaughlin, 125, Nico Michel, 126, Eve Chambers, 127, JC Untershoot, and 128, Brooke Hollinger. Now each team plays a back-to-back match, which can take its toll, and for this game, it is Team Orange who is playing their second game in a row. Team Blue had an hour break to get re-energized and refreshed. With a nice ball into Naomi. Now it's Corey. Orange steals that and is on the move. Sophie Laughran battling it with Cameron Corey. Corey wins that battle. Earns the corner kick. About the weather yet. It is a cool, very windy day here in Saskatoon. The wind has been playing havoc on the movement of the ball, and upwards of 50 kilometers an hour. It was a soggy morning, but the rain has stopped for the time being. We hope that stays like that. And now it's Brooke Hollinger, one-on-one. But Vandeven once again stands her ground. Cross into the box from Mitchell. Evans, number 110, takes control, plays it out the wing. Cameron Corey beats one man. Challenged hard on the second. She's okay. Took a bit of a bump. Back on her feet. That's a good sign. Corey will stay in the match. Van de Ven charging hard up the middle. Well read. He's into Hansen. Now Evans with the strike. It gets through the keeper. Talia Evans opens the scoring in match number 3. JC Undershoot with the white headband takes the kickoff. Emily Pegg plays it up the middle to Marin Walston. Walston with a good ball. Klippenstein's ball is picked off, and Blue starts to move forward. Looking for options. Just the wind. He has to battle that wind on any pass like that up the middle. Vetter plays the ball through to Undershoot. Undershoot's got just a bit out of her reach. Be Kelsey Wall with the throw. Hansen plays it back to her. They can't control that, and they'll turn it over to Team Orange. Number 122. Really, Klippenstein's had quite the day so far. Lots of control on the ball, confident possession. She's got a goal. Ball will run out. Marcy Blythe, number 101, taking the throw. Decent toss upfield. Great interception. Elizabeth Hansen's ball. Now Orange turns it around. Klippenstein once again. Looking for Mitchell, but it's Van de Ven who's been so good in the back all weekend long. Mitchell plays it in. Cut off by Corey Berezowski. Berezowski took away any angle from that shot going in. Great pick by Olivia Casey, and she plays that downfield. It's Isabella Selk. But that artificial turf just runs too fast. The ball sails out the back. Makes it very difficult for the girls to keep that possession when the ball's moving on them, where natural grass just kind of slows things down a bit. A little bit more predictable. Peg. Klippenstein, but Naomi picks that off. Naomi moves that ball up. She's on it again. Cameron Corey trying to get there. Emily Peg saw what she was doing. Made sure she got her body in the way. I'm not sure what happened to Olivia Casey, but she needs a substitute here. Oh, looks like she's got a bloody nose. She must have took one off the face. Yeah. Olivia Casey out. Take care of that bloody nose. And number 106, Kate Benoit, into the midfield. Naomi. Oh, it's a great challenge. Walston with the tackle, plays it up to Klippenstein, and Blue is hustling back. They've got to get back, and they do. Things are evened up now. But Vetter plays a nice ball into the area. And now it's turned right around. Defense does its job. But Naomi not given much space, but she does get a ball away. But Sophie Lawford that gets to it first. Now it's Dankowicz. Dankowicz again. And the Blue substitutions will make their way onto the pitch. Berezowski and Selk off. Fagno and Zurakowski back into the match. Taken by JC Untershoot. She is going into the wind. The defense doesn't have anyone on the near post. And that is cleared out the side. Well done. Orange will time for their three usual substitutes. Naomi gets a boot on that. Be a corner kick. And once again, Unterschied will take this. Going straight into this wind. You look at where the girls are lining up. Everyone's near the far post. You gotta wonder if you just want to give them like a short option on this. Because Unterschied's really got to get a boot on this to get that into any of her players. Gets a great ball on it onto the head of Mitchell, and Mitchell heads it towards goal. What a cross by Unterschied. Zurakowski there to clear any danger. Ezra Taylor posing into Michelle. Be a goal kick. Michelle disagrees with that call. Nice ball up to Hansen. Such difficult conditions to deal with this. Kelly Evans turns, ball at her feet. Plays it through right into Team Orange. Emily Pegg with a looping ball over the top. Mitchell. Always a dangerous player. You never know what you're going to get. She fires that. And that is deflected off a foot and out for a corner. And once again, JC Unterschied is the go-to. Cuts back, plays a ball to the top, stays within Orange's possession. And now Naomi turns that over. She's got it, moving it upfield. But it is Maren Walston. Taylor Posen will take this. It's a restart from the back. Fallon McLaughlin gets bumped off the ball, but Kate Benoit took a little bit of a knock there. She's just trying to shake it off. And now it's McLaughlin. Mitchell, back to McLaughlin. McLaughlin plays it up to Untershoot. And Vandervan just bumps Untershoot just to force her into a poor touch. Now it's Hansen. And clever little move. She takes a shot. It's blocked. McLaughlin to Mitchell. Mitchell's got 2 to beat. Squeezes through somehow, but can't get past Naomi. Keeper comes way out. Mercier plays that way downfield. Kate Benoit. Ooh, that's not a good ball. You don't want to give that to Nico Michel, but no foul called on Zirakowski. Awarded the clean challenge. And that was necessary because Michel was running. Awkward challenge here. Emily Pegg just off balance and ran into Cameron Corey. No fault to Corey whatsoever. Emily Pegg just lost her footing. And it was quite awkward. Clang into the opposition. Peg is up and making her way towards the bench. Good sign, but you can tell she's hurting right now. But she's being brave and tough, got back up on her feet right away. Play on. Hopefully Emily will make a quick recovery. Talia with the strike. Got too much underneath that. That floats over and out of play. Hollinger. An orange throw in. Cameron Corey plays it back to Benoit. Benoit back to Corey. Nice touch inside by Cameron. Oh, but it's nifty defensive work by Marin Walston. Evans takes the ball down nicely, gets that under control, but just a little bit of miscommunication, and that can happen times when you're playing with players you don't normally play with. Ellen McLaughlin looking for options. Nico Mitchell. Mitchell. Not the best of balls, but she wins it right back. And that'll be Ellie Mitchell. Ellie Mitchell throws that into the area. Undershoot gets a touch, but Van de Ven will watch that go out of play, and that'll signify the end of match number 3. The first half, it is 1-0. Team Blue on a goal by Talia Evans. Be back to you in 5 minutes. Down 1 goal, Orange will kick off the match. Second half, it is Nico Mitchell. Talia Evans finds Olivia Casey, but the defender does very well not allowing Casey to cut that back. Sydney Diebert will play goal Team Orange and Abigail Hebert for Team Blue. Jordan Mercy's days are done. She has played all of her matches, and congratulations to a fine weekend. Jordan Mercy, a goalkeeper. And the 3 goalkeepers, they rotate out and have played for each of the teams, and they take turns doing a half, and once in a while they'll do the full match themselves. So it'll be down to Abigail Hebert and Sydney Diebert. Hunter shoot, nice little touch over to Mitchell. Fallon McLaughlin pushing forward, intercepts that ball but loses it. Couldn't quite keep it under control, but did well to do what she did. And now it's Marit Walston playing it back to her own teammate, and they bounce that around and start to move it upfield. Brooke Hollinger, McLaughlin. Nice ball by McLaughlin. Walston. Walston over to Taylor Posen. Posen looking for her options. Nice footwork to Hollinger. Hollinger plays it through. Ellie Mitchell now down the right flank. Takes a shot. Perhaps should have crossed that, laid that ball towards the penalty spot. She had numbers. But what a team effort all the way up the field. Team Orange just moving the ball around very nicely. McLaughlin, one of the tallest players on the pitch at 6'0" with the throw. Hunter shoot. Walston. Hollinger. Seems to be working for him, but that one does get intercepted. Wall plays that upfield. Also play in the middle of the park here, and now it's Evans. Nice through ball to Casey. Casey takes a shot. Left-footed strike is saved. Kelsey Wall, powerful header. Taylor Posen with the throw. Walston plays it right back to her. Taylor Posen sends it upfield. Now it's Nico Michel. Kelsey Wall gets to that first. Blind look pass from Mitchell. Didn't quite get there. That's not a good throw-in. Wall will take that. Plays the ball through to Undershoot. Undershoot turns, fires a shot for the far post. Too much on it. Just couldn't quite bend that ball into the top corner. It's a great effort. takes that ball right back. Good interception there by Hansen. Sent downfield. Evans gets to it first. Just kind of chips underneath that ball. Doesn't get much on it. She wasn't happy with herself there. That ball goes over McLaughlin's head. Evans looking for Fagno. Keeper gets to it first. The ball will sail out. That wind just takes that ball right off. Kelsey Wall leaps the fence, collects the ball back. Wall once again. And the break, Evans, the defense is on her. She cleverly takes a touch and the strike. Cassidy Fagno's shot is deflected out for a corner. If that deflection doesn't come in, that may end up in the back of the net. And Cassidy will take this. Ball comes up a bit short. It's going into the wind there. Kelsey Wall fires it and flings her hand in disgust. She wanted to put that on target. Ball skips over. And it's Nevin Vetter. Vetter's got Nico. Oh, and that's a great cut in by Hollinger to get to that ball first. But it's cut down. Defender does well. Plays it back. Dankwich all the way over to McLaughlin. Evans intercepts that, gets the header down, and once again it is Evans chasing down with, this time it's Cameron Corey. But McLaughlin gets back in time and does everything right to clear that ball off of Corey out of bounds. Substitution. Evan Vetter takes a break. Chambers back into the game. Well, both teams know this is their final half of play, their last chance to get the attention of the coaches watching. Oh, great cut in, and she strikes it home. What a cut by Cassidy Fagno, and a calm, cool finish to get her goal and add to the team's one they had already for a 2-0 lead. Orange looking to respond quickly. Klippenstein's ball goes too far over everyone, but it is Dankowicz, and she's moving through. She puts a ball through, looking for Ellie Mitchell, who was just 2 steps off, and there was no problem for the defense. Mitchell for Nico. Good pinch by Eve Chambers. And Blues turns for substitution. Evans, Hansen, and Wall will make way for Vandeven, Naomi, and Blythe. Berezowski to take it. Handball. Just bounces up on Vandeven. Referee will mark the 10 yards for number 117, Ezra Taylor Posen. Now with that win, she's got options here, even though she is 28 yards out. It looks like she's going to bend that. Oh, she goes for goal. That took very little effort from her, and that ball just fired over everything. Naomi with a nice turn, but 3 on 3 girls squeeze the ball away from her. And Ellie Mitchell looking for another one. She scored a pair earlier today. Pinching in, steals the ball, maintains control, looking for a teammate, but 2 players double team her. And Berezowski gets it downfield. Fagno up to Casey. Wind just blows that out the side. Now it's Naomi. Her pass through is blocked. And Hollinger collects it, turns. Nifty little touches by Klippenstein. But instead it's Kate Benoit. Olivia Casey. It's a good clear downfield, and now it's a race, and Van de Ven wins that. She keeps it in play. Benoit. No fouls, keep playing. I got their wires crossed there, and Orange will get that ball moving in their direction. Hollinger. Over to Walston. And the ever steady Van de Ven, number 111 in blue, which is, she's been impressive defensively through the entire event. Casey can't quite get there. Time is winding down on the 2025 Saskatchewan girls portion of the combine. Unfortunately, Casey just couldn't get control of that. Now it's Naomi. And she's cutting Dyson, moving through the defense, but has to play it back. A lot of times you find the girls, they've got a 1-on-2 where they're getting double teamed by the defensive unit, and it makes it very difficult. You got to look for other options rather than try to force that ball through. Hollinger. Nico. And Orange sort of move that ball around nicely. What a great cut. Taylor Bozen just stalled her move and then played it into the area. Van de Ven there to save the day. That could have went through to Mitchell, who would have had a tap in. McLaughlin plays it right back in quickly. Klippenstein and Walston. This is Klippenstein. Klippenstein with too much congestion. Nico is chasing, and she gets to it, but Van de Ven recovers, plays tough against her. It doesn't allow her to get through. Good recovery from Lily Claire Van de Ven. Berezowski plays that over the top. But her teammate can't get to it. going to allow for a pair of substitutions. Patiently waiting to take this throw in. Counter shoot. Plays it safely back into McLaughlin. McLaughlin, nice little move. Walston plays it up the right flank, and this seems to be working for Team Orange. Just up the right flank, they've looked dangerous. Haven't been able to convert in that final third there, but the movement upfield has been very strong. Naomi gets it clear to Fagnew. Sorry, that's Casey, her partner, striking partner. Now it's Casey. What a clever little run by her. Now she's cutting into the area. She's got time, space, and she gets it. Her rebound. Olivia Casey makes it 3 for Team Blue, and I have to credit her for that nifty little run behind the defenders. Her pace was at a high level and cutting into the box, playing it across the goal, getting it right back, and then burying it into the net, and it makes it 3-0 for Team Blue. There can't be much time left. Is Orange going to have anything in response? Berezowski, the good toss. Casey gets the header on it, flicks it over the top. Klippenstein, nice footwork to get around one. Nico Mitchell sending in Ellie Mitchell. That ball is just a bit too far. Sorry, that's Untershoot that she was sending in. Difficult ball for Fagnew to handle. Chambers over to Nico. Walston. Ellie Mitchell blocks that, but that'll run for a goal kick surely. Kelsey Wall. Good battle by Maren Walston to maintain possession and played around the back, and that will signify the end of the 2025 Saskatchewan Combine for the girls. Congratulations to Sophie Lawford, Ezra Taylor-Posen, Emily Pegg, Nevin Vetter, Ryan Dankowicz, Maren Walston, Berlin Klippenstein, Ellie Mitchell, Fallon McLaughlin, Nico Mitchell, Eve Chambers, JC Untershoot, Brooke Hollinger, Marcy Blythe, Jill Zurikowski, Corey Berezowski, Kelsey Wall, Naomi Itatoju, Kate Benoit, Olivia Casey, Cassidy Fagno, Isabella Selk, Talia Evans, Lily, Claire Vandeven, Cameron Corey, Elizabeth Hansen, and your keepers, Abigail Hebert and Sydney Diebert. Congratulations on a great 2-day event, girls. Your effort was there. You guys played hard and did some wonderful things on the field. Good luck in your future, and thank you for participating in First Touch Football 2025 edition. We will be back in a few minutes, starting with the boys edition. Combine Day number 2, First Touch Football from Saskatchewan 2025. We are here in Saskatoon. My name is Lee Gormish, and I will provide you with some of the play-by-play for today's game. It is match 1 of 4. It is Team 4 versus Team 1.